Hey everyone, Jeff here, and I've got some exciting news that I want to share with you all about something that I've been working on for months. Back by popular demand, I have a new podcast. Now, the Films at Home podcast was an awesome time. It was 40 plus episodes of incredible interviews, heavily focused on physical media, probably one of the most in-depth physical media podcasts out there specifically for that world. And that continues to live on. But I know how much you guys enjoyed those. And so I'm bringing back a new podcast that I'm calling House of 1,000 Movies. This podcast will have a broader focus, more on, as I've been talking on the channel, about movies that I love. Just movies that I want to talk about. I want to have an outlet for. I want to give you 30 to 45 minutes on some of my favorite movies or favorite topics, subgenres. There could be an episode on like 10 documentaries I think you want to check out. If you've been following my short form content on Instagram and TikTok, and some of the recent content I've done here on the channel, stuff like that, underrated movies you don't want to miss, 5 movies that truly scared me, like those types of episodes will sneak in too. But there will also be episodes just dedicated to a movie. I can tell you the first episode is Jaws. I love Jaws, and I've never done a real deep dive into Jaws for all of my audience. And so I'm excited to do that. That's the first episode. It's dropping on May 1st. It's a 45-minute deep dive into Jaws, the production, box office, the cast and the crew, some fun facts that you may not know, some really cool background info on the movie, my analysis on the movie and why I love it, my personal connection to the film, and then some like fun facts, and also, of course, where you can watch it. Is it streaming? What kind of physical media releases exist? All that good stuff packaged into 45 minutes, just a complete overview of that movie. And in advance, I've recorded other episodes. There's an episode on Jurassic Park. There's an episode on Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There's an episode I did with Elliot Cohen from Boutique Blu-rays with Elliot Cohen on his favorite film, or one of his favorite films, Vertigo, where we dive into Vertigo for 45 minutes between the two of us. So some episodes will be just me. Some episodes will be with a guest like Elliot. I'll have episodes with directors potentially talking about their own movies or maybe their favorite movies, what inspires them. Friends and family may make appearances on here to talk about movies they love. It's just going to be a celebration of film. It's just going to be an outlet for me to talk to cool people, to talk about movies we love and really like get back into the movies. Like why do I have this big collection? Why do I have this house of 1,000 movies? It's because I love movies and I want to share more of that love. It's not just the cardboard slipcover and the plastic case and the disc. There's a reason I have this collection, and it's because I have a huge, huge passion for film and I love movies. And that's what House of 1,000 Movies is going to be all about. So if you want to check it out, the trailer is live right now on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, Castbox, Pocket Cast. I mean, all these different podcast platforms should have it right now. It's been live for a few days, so you can listen to the trailer, which will give you a little like 2 to 3 minute overview, but also head over there and make sure you follow it on Spotify, follow it on Apple Podcasts, wherever you're going to be listening, follow it there. And if you do enjoy what you hear after the first couple episodes, leave a review. It helps grow the audience and it helps us expand the podcast quite a bit. But it's also going to be available right here on YouTube. So if you're subscribed here on YouTube, you're good. Just like the Films at Home podcast, all the episodes will be posted here with full video, whether it's with a guest or just me. There will be video attached to it, and that will be the video version of the podcast, which again won't be heavily edited like my other YouTube videos. Probably won't have clips and things in it. It's me talking about a movie I love, and that's the gist of it. But you're going to be able to get the video version if you prefer that, or even just put the video on in the background while you're working, pull up YouTube, you can listen to it there as well. So you have options. You've got video, you've got audio. It's going to be everywhere. So I hope you guys join me on the journey. It's a really exciting new venture. I've worked pretty hard on this one. I've spent some good money on an artist to design the new logo, which you guys saw. That was Chloe Mannon, who did an incredible job kind of custom designing this logo that was really personal to me. Like it's my shelf. It's the cool movies that I love. It's the stuff on my shelf. Like we designed it. She hand drew it. And And she actually is part of the TerraVision team. If you like the TerraVision physical media label, she's married to Ryan Graveface, the guy who runs TerraVision Graveface Records. He runs it with Brad Henderson. I saw her artwork she was doing for TerraVision. I loved it. I reached out, commissioned some really cool artwork from her. Also have an incredible intro that was done by Elon Osborne, who you guys may know. He's another YouTuber. He does a lot of audio equipment reviews, audiophile type content. He was previously on the Films at Home podcast talking home theater audio. He has his own podcast now as well, but he did an incredible job. I paid him to make like a really sweet intro, and it just, I wanted to feel really good about everything, the logo, the introduction, the production quality. And again, I'm working with Playlist Podcasts who produce the Films at Home podcast. They're also working on House of a Thousand Movies. So I got a professional production team on this, a professional level introduction and outro, a professional artist working on the logo. No AI art here. I paid an actual artist to make the logo, as you should. And I put a lot of time and effort into it. So I hope you guys come out, listen, watch. I've been working on it for a few months, and I cannot wait for the first episodes to drop in May. And this thing will just run weekly. It's going to come out every Wednesday on a weekly basis. At this point, that's all I have planned. There may be special episodes like dropped in here or there. Like, we'll see what happens. But right now, it's going to be every Wednesday, consistently on Wednesdays. Wednesday mornings, you'll see it uploaded to your podcast apps. You'll see it on YouTube. It's going to be really fun. And a quick note, in addition, I've had an email list going for a long time where you guys have got like kind of exclusive news or deals and offers. I'm expanding that now, and we're calling that House of a Thousand Movies. It's the House of a Thousand Movies newsletter that will also go out on a weekly basis on Wednesdays. That goes hand in hand with the podcast. So you'll get the podcast episode sent right to your inbox so you don't miss it. But the newsletter is also going to contain exclusive writing by me. There could be written reviews in there, kind of like editorial pieces. I'm going to do a little bit more writing on that. It'll have news and entertainment updates. It'll have deals as well. If there are physical media deals going on, or sales at certain retailers or online stores, that'll be in the newsletter, all of that good stuff. So if you want to subscribe to the newsletter as well, you can head over to houseofathousandmovies.com. I'll also put the link in the description. It's also in my QR code right here, which will also be at the end of the video. But we've got the podcast, we got the newsletter, they're going hand in hand. I think I'm building, hopefully something really cool here on top of, the typical social media and YouTube longer form content that's, 8 to 10 minutes. This is a much deeper dive, and the newsletter allows me to do a little bit more writing, which I've really, really been enjoying lately, and I want to do more of. So you're going to get some exclusive writing and stuff in there. Only people who sign up for the newsletter will see that stuff. So go subscribe to the newsletter. It's totally free. Doesn't cost you a thing. We've already got about 8,500 people on the email list, which is incredible. I'd love to see us get up to like 10 or 20,000. It would be so cool to be sharing news and things which you may miss on social media. When if I send a tweet out, you might miss it. You'll get this right into your inbox. So make sure you subscribe to the newsletter as well. But thank you to everyone who's helped me get to this point with the logo, the audio production, the podcast production, helping me set up the podcast pages. Some people out there, you know who you are, who have helped me kind of ideate this thing and talk through it and kind of build this next venture. I appreciate you all. And I appreciate you all as an audience for what I know will be overwhelmingly positive support and feedback, because you guys are a great community, and I can't wait to share this all with you. So go check it out. All the links will be in the video description. They'll be in the pinned comment, and they'll be right here. Scan this QR code if you're watching on a TV or whatever. So pull out your phone, scan that QR code. It'll have all my usual links, but there'll be links in there to the podcast and to the newsletter. So sign up, join the community. House of a Thousand Movies is going to be a really a fun ride. I'm really, really excited about this. I'm excited about the name. And I should note, it's not just horror. Yeah, it's based on House of a Thousand Corpses, right? To play on the Rob Zombie movie, which I love that movie. But House of a Thousand Movies is just, that's my house, realistically. And I just thought it was a fun name and looks cool. But it's not just horror. We're going to cover everything. It could be Jaws, then Jurassic Park. It could be Good Burger and Small Soldiers. It could be like childhood nostalgic movies. It could be a Disney movie. It could be an old black and white movie. It could be a movie that just came out. You don't know what you're going to get, because I'm just going to talk about stuff that I love and stuff that I've watched. So welcome to the House of a Thousand Movies. Hope to see you all there. I appreciate the support in advance. Thank you all for making this even possible, and I can't wait to share it with you. So stay safe, stay healthy out there. I'll talk to you guys all soon, and stay tuned May 1st for the first episode and first official newsletter from House of a Thousand Movies. Thank you all.